protect this lead. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
It'll be third and long. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. Swings it out to his running back. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's blocked. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Boyd. They stop him before he can get to the 1st down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be 4th down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football, but it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
With the catch, it's Brock. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Brock. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
To the air, it's Flores. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop, go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him this time. Ernie on the Jets. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll leave it with the lone back. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Finding an escape route.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
I said, hold on. A nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Caught over the middle. It's Broussard. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. To the air. It's Wegman. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going for 6. Touchdown Cougars. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
It's always something.
That's going to wrap up the first half
like,
here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas.
As always, I'm
looks like
sick.
you've had a
My
very
foot,
enjoyable day
period,
there today in
worse,
Stillwater.
this.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the... down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect.
It's a seam wide open. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Fitzpatrick. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They'll try to power it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now,
touchdown, Cowboys! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback
trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught in the backfield, it's Connors. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Looking for a man, it's Wegman. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game, so I like when offenses...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They punted away on fourth down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for a gap. It's Connors. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Right back to the well. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Throws to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Connors. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're setting up the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting.
Touchdown, Houston! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Makes the quick grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're going to run it to the right. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Finds a man on the left. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. To the air, it's Flores. Going deep. What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge And the Cowboys in the hurry up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Holds and fires complete to the right. Wide open spaces. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll go right back to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Rush is on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they missed the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. There's the pressure. Got his man downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback making checks. They just keep firing. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Buys a little time. And the defense aims. Got him at the 27. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Oh, he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Ford. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Broughton.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Flores. Grabbed over the middle, it's Freeman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running to Green. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have 1 left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Grab near the sticks, it's Connors. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Cougar! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good.